What's up, everybody? We're back. Some more Nova Drift.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try out a new build today.
New build today? What are we trying today, Lee?
If the talents are nice to me, I would like to do an Overseer build, I guess.
Just go ahead and start with a drone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh look, it's what was offered to me.
Yeah. See, one drone, not that great though.
I'll get the drone strength. Look, it's a strong drone. I could have two at a time with this body. Get them, boys.
That's like baby drones.
It is. But
Engineer.
Engineer.
Immediately jumps to 4.
Yes. So we're just blast everybody down, get our stuff up. No. Well, let's just immediately make those as good as they can be for now.
Oh, there's the first boss. Yeah, the turret.
Yep, turret's always good. And there went that turret.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's Bastion Shield. That's construct, right?
It is. And getting it this early is a little scary, but we'll do it. And then we'll just go around this way. Just keep on pewing.
Now, eventually, you're gonna have to lose that weapon, right?
Yes, because Overseer only allows construct-enabled weapons. And to be honest, there's only it used to be no weapons, and then they recently made it so it's construct-only weapons. I'm very strongly considering not getting the construct weapon and just going weaponless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because it saves you.
There's advantages and disadvantages to both. The advantages, it saves me talents. It also means I can pick up a weapon like Railgun and then get loaded mines, and then when I eventually get my Interceptor, I can have the Interceptor shoot Railgun things too. So,
is Railgun what you'd want with that? Or would you want something like Salvo? Does that even work with them?
It does, but not well. It would be between Railgun and Grenade, for being completely honest. I think Railgun is better. So you know what? We'll go that route. Then we'll get Elegant Construction.
Makes them faster and stronger.
Yep, and it leads us into Overseer. And we just pew laser beams for as long as we have them. No.
You tried.
I tried. And tried so hard and got so far.
In the end, it didn't hit him.
Get all this sweet XP.
Get those gubs.
Self-destruction.
Which, self-destruction is better with blades, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not bad for my other stuff blowing up.
Defense drones, it's one of your favorites there, right?
Yeah, so we'll get that going.
Nice and tough.
Nice and strong. Defensively strong.
Yeah. Because you're eventually going to just give them your shield, right?
Yes. And then they will be my shield. Like, these guys have shields too, but if you just shoot them hard enough, eventually you get through.
You could also just fly behind them and shoot them in the butt.
Like that? That's boring. I'd really like if you would just die, thank you. It's like I got other stuff I'm trying to deal with at the moment. Tactical Link. You always want that.
That gives all the hull bonus.
Yeah, that makes you much more durable. Because it gives you hull damage reduction based on the number of constructs, and we're going to have a lot. It's sort of our thing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to miss every single rail shot there.
Those railgun shots have been less than...
Questionable at best.
Yeah.
Alright. Ally.
It's always a good one.
So, eventually, this ally will have some railgun action. And then we'll get mines, and they'll have some railgun action.
That's right. Mines that shoot railguns.
Yep.
Which you've showed on the channel before.
I did not have the mine railguns.
No?
On the channel, I don't think. Let's see. Do I want any of these?
Misremembered.
I want shield cooldown.
Yes, because that leads into the what's the talent? The shield exploding talent.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate these guys particularly early on because they just take so much.
Yeah, and they just sort of wreck your poor dudes.
Yep. And since I'm not going for railgun, my railgun
now
strong.
I keep noticing that whenever you go to drop a turret, you look away from the enemy first.
Yes, that's because for some reason, whenever you summon a turret, the turret faces you, which is facing away from whatever you're facing, which is generally what I'm trying to shoot at. So I will turn away to make sure that it is facing what I want it to shoot at.
Saves.
Also, now my dudes have my shield.
Nice. Saves a second or two.
Yes, because
in
they
turn radius.
they turn slowly. They're very slowly.
You're slow.
Right, and then we just
Wedge in there.
and then we're just gonna pop away at these little weak points.
It looks like it's going to take a little bit longer this time.
Yeah.
Counterpulse.
Counterpulse.
That's if your constructs take damage, they push back.
Yeah, they do some damage. Alright, time to
Yeah, so you might
get
not
out
want
of
to stay in
dodge.
there.
Take a couple of shots in though. Put that there.
Well, so as that works.
Yeah, my constructs will take the hit for me, it's fine. Up until very recently, since this shield is technically a construct, I'd have to resummon it myself. But they did a quality of life thing, and it's just whenever it comes up, you automatically resummon it because it's a shield, and that's what shields do.
Yep.
It's pretty nice. You can. There's still a button for it technically, but it's only for Architect because they can attempt to resummon a thing to detonate it, and Architects can detonate their constructs.
Useful.
Okay. Don't
Double team isn't actually going to be helpful for that much longer because you're going to stop targeting things entirely, right?
Yes. I guess overclock is technically helpful. Skirmish is helpful if I want to get the other thing, but I don't know if I do.
Yeah, overclock is helpful no matter what.
We'll get overclock. I haven't seen like mines recently. I haven't seen a lot of the things that I want.
The ally upgrades.
The things that I want to get earlier, anyway. To really get this build to take off.
This is the party hardy build.
Yes. So, yeah. I'm going to say this is I'm going to call it like an old school Overseer build because most Overseer builds, I imagine, would incorporate the blade. Because it's a construct and it's the only construct weapon, so people will be like, I'm going to get that so that I can shoot things. But I learned to play this build without it, and I think that there's still benefits to just not having it. So we're going to go for Overseer. It doubles my base construct limits. I get faster construct assembly speed based on the number of my construct limits, which is very high. But I lose thrust. And I can't use non-construct weapons, which means now
your railgun is.
I'm not shooting railguns. My railgun is offline for now.
which technically speaking means it is currently a dead talent,
Yes.
but it helped you get to this point, and you will be having a use for it later.
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna get sucked in from the middle.
Sucked in.
Oh boy, don't stand in that.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
I like how the singularity sucks in everything, including you, except for your constructs. Your constructs are just like, what's the singularity?
Yeah, they're better. I built them better than that.
That's neat and all, but I don't know. Is that too lenient?
Let's see what we can get. Well,
Oh, there's mines.
Well, we can get the mines going. It'll give me another button to push.
It's a new button now that you're.
I can leave mines around, and they're gonna do things.
Which I assume at some point you're just gonna auto mine anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Because I'm gonna have. There's a lot of micromanagement in this build, even without shooting a weapon.
You got what? 5 types of drone of constructs at this point. Well, if you counted the Bastion shield, it's fine.
Yeah,
so
so like kind of, sort of. Yeah, shield mod. The shield mod sounds great, or the super mod for Apex Machinery, because it improves all your stuff. But that 100% longer construct assembly time really sucks.
Because your shield is a construct.
But since I'm not going to be firing my weapon, I am going to get efficiency. When you're not firing, plus 15% regeneration and shield cooldown. Guess what? I ain't firing.
That is pretty good.
Another benefit to this build over the Blade version.
Yeah. Just a flat 15-15.
Yeah. Leave a couple of mines over there.
Which those guys will promptly dodge.
I mean, they'll hang out. This guy will come over and say hello to the mines. Alrighty. Volatile shields. So now whenever my shields explode,
They explode.
they extra explode. They already sort of exploded, but now they like really explode. Alright.
This is gonna do
Just
a lot of
gotta
damage.
pop, 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 pop. I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of grenades or mines right in his face and just kill him.
Yeah. And that's without the fancy 15% kill.
Correct.
Which, does that even work anymore now that you don't have a weapon?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I don't like you.
You do not want to send any beam weapon ever.
My shields explode there for a minute. It's fine. Shields are back.
That comes back very quickly.
I mean, I'm not firing my weapon, so 15% faster.
Still.
And then 20% faster based on a different talent.
Yeah.
And then, you know, all of my construct assembly time speeds.
Yeah.
So the shield comes back fast. That's the idea.
Yeah. There's the auto mines.
And that's not the auto mines. That's retribution. When you get hit, you can drop
Oh.
it. I would like to find auto mine though, if I can.
It does not want to give you it.
There it is. Okay, so I'll drop mines just by itself now. I no longer have to worry about pressing that button. The mines aren't quite as strong, but they happen all on their own.
Man, that
And there's more of them.
yeah. Which, considering Overseer build, you just spitting out mines
Yeah.
all the time forever.
So now the name of the game is literally just positioning and making sure that all of my constructs are up at all the right times. I'd really like to get loaded mines or better ally stuff, which I haven't seen ally talents in. Well,
Yeah,
I keep getting this one, but I want the other one.
They do not want to give you.
Okay, now it gave me them both at once,
Yeah.
making me choose. I'll get loaded mines for now, because that's going to be a more direct upgrade. So now when my mines go off...
That makes them
they're-
railgun, right?
Yeah, they're going to shoot railguns in all directions. So, moving along, killing everything, getting an ally. I'm always hesitant on rocket drones. I guess I'll get it, because it's more damage, but it halves your rate of fire. I'm just like,
Because
or I can get shield durability. Oh.
It's a little bit more damage for a fairly slower
I like
attack.
shield durability.
But that gives them an AoE blast on the attack as well.
Okay. So you see my shield explodes, and then a lot of people die. Now my shield's back.
Knocks while everyone dies.
Not quite the same. I mean, I'll have that deal with my dirty work. Oh man, space is attacking.
Yeah.
I can get adaptive armor. That's fine. Actually, improved thrusters is actually pretty good because I'm so slow. And that'll also eventually lead into getting emergency systems.
Yeah.
Which will make me invulnerable for a couple of seconds after my shields break. So.
Always helpful. Especially considering how often your shields break.
Yeah, like all of my stuff has a shield. It's a thing that can happen.
And then your shields are back already, so.
Yes.
Emergency systems is actually real good in this build, I think.
Okay. Nanotech reconstruction. Now my guys will heal themselves over time, and it will unlock getting their better talents in a little bit.
That's good.
So I'm just having my buddies just fill the space.
That seems to be just the way to go. Fill space with everything.
So now my allies will improve for every level I get, and it unlocks their final talents. I gotta stop picking them so fast so that I can explain it before I pick them. I know that is a weakness of mine.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Alright, so yeah, you can see the mines going off, and then
railguns going.
So
looks like 3 directions.
There.
It's like, isn't there a way you can pump up how hard they explode?
What do you mean?
Like I said, they're firing railguns in 3 directions. I thought I've seen them fire in 6 directions.
If I increase my number of projectiles, it also increases the number of projectiles over there. But
that's not a priority.
All right, so we're gonna get Deadly Wake. It's just as we move, we leave behind a trail of fire. It's not that important, but it leads to emergency systems, which is important.
Yes, I like Deadly Wake.
I like it's not bad, but overall for our build, it's fairly inconsequential. Also, that was convenient.
Yeah,
that was the easiest 3rd boss, 4th boss, whatever the hell boss he was.
That's 4.
That was the easiest one of him I've ever done.
That singularity.
He probably shouldn't have spawned then. I don't know. It's hard to fight a black hole.
Oh, look at the choices.
Black hole, sure. Oh, we're gonna get Interceptor.
Yeah.
Because the Interceptor is strong, and then eventually it will fire rail cannons.
That was part of the idea of taking the railguns.
So having railguns while not shooting railguns is still part of my strategy. Alright.
And you said you usually take either that or grenades with this build?
For this version, yeah, there's an argument for both. I like the railguns more usually, specifically for the interceptors. These guys are super annoying. They always are.
Oh, they got it's because these are the big shieldy dudes.
Yeah, I'll get that guy out. I'll overclock him. I'll stay in the circle.
Overclock is just while you're in its circle, it goes much faster rate of fire, right?
Yes. Also,
woo! Pinball! Oh, your hull is
not amazing.
Yeah, that pinball almost annihilated your face.
I'm a pinball wizard. See, well, we're gonna get Ranger.
Right, I would play it very safe for a minute while your hull tries to get some hull.
While your hull tries to get some hull.
Your hull, I don't know if you saw the bar, but your bar was non-existent. Like,
it's fine.
It was very much not fine.
Don't be such a worrywart.
I'm just saying. The last time that your hull was that low, I saw a game over screen.
Oh, we got him before he summoned his thing. I didn't think that we were going to get that lucky, but here we are.
Laser.
We're just going to keep moving around.
Yep.
Keep dodging. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Hole's low again.
Everything's fine. Everything's cool.
Is it?
Yeah. We should probably work on some whole regen stuff.
Yeah.
At some point, I guess.
But...
Emergency systems.
Yeah, there you go. That'll
So,
help.
when your shield breaks, for 1 second, provide damage and collision immunity. And emergency systems grant plus 25 total thrust and regeneration. So while I would love to get evasion too, this is real good.
Yeah.
Alright, so wait 90.
Yeah. Shield's just
Boom.
popped. Woof, that is such a marked increase in regeneration while that shield is broken.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an emergency.
It is. It's just, you know, you have an emergency like every 10 seconds. Is it really an emergency? You're like the boy who cried emergency.
Just call me Trump.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, evasion. Oh, we got a mind sploder. All right.
Oh, does that make you like the first member of Space Force?
It's possible. Okay, thank you for dying.
Yeah, those guys are not friendly.
I still have so many more talents I need to be optimally efficient.
Well, welcome to Nova Drift. You never have enough talents.
Well, there's some times where I'm like, finally, I have enough.
As the Overseer, you just have so many different trees you need to build into.
It's very talent hungry, I guess we'll call it.
Yeah.
All right,
Wave
and
100.
we got the big boy. So we're just gonna strafe around at the speed of slow. Break off my shields.
Oh, there goes his railgun.
Oh man, he just broke all of my shit.
Yeah, that's what he do.
That's what the Seraph do. But then we're just gonna keep strafing them.
Yeah, just dropping
Let my friends do.
That lightning flower just murdered your face.
So it did. Well, dang.
That did a ton of damage to you while your shield was down.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah. But even still, that's Overseer.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, more or less.
It can get a little better.
Yeah, there's some more cool things I could have done, but I guess I should have
Built for survivability.
yeah, had a little bit more survivables. But yeah, that's the main gist of it anyway. Yeah. You can use blades with it. You can go nuts with the blades. That's a strategy.
Yeah. Obviously, if you go nuts with the blades, then getting the upgrade for your ally doesn't work.
Yeah, and loaded mines don't work, and all that.
Which is just sad.
But oh well, that's the build I went with. Nice. Next week we'll probably try something completely different and see how well that works.
That'll be great.
See you next time.
Bye.